Oba Femi threw 5 police officers out of a WWE ring, one after another, and somehow walked away without a single pair of handcuffs. Fans are already asking why, and the more you dig into this segment, the stranger WWE's silence actually looks. Welcome back to WrestlingCannva. Let's break down exactly what happened, why it should have ended completely differently, and what that says about where this story is actually heading. Raw opened with Heyman standing next to Lesnar, hyping up their Hell in a Cell match at SummerSlam. He didn't hold back, revealing Lesnar's become completely consumed by this rivalry, thinking about Femi during training, during travel, even out on his ranch. Then he mocked Femi for turning down a title opportunity just to chase this feud, calling him a big dummy. That's when it escalated. Heyman revealed a restraining order against Femi and brought actual police officers into the ring to enforce it, daring him to show up and violate it live on television. Femi walked out anyway. In front of everyone, he stepped directly into that ring, technically violating the restraining order the second he crossed the ropes. The officers rushed him, exactly like they were supposed to, and Femi threw every single one of them out over the top rope. Chokeslammed, clotheslined, cleared out one after another, until Lesnar was already backpedaling up the ramp. By any normal legal standard, that's assault on law enforcement while actively violating a restraining order. Femi didn't get arrested for any of it. Later in the show, Femi met with Raw General Manager Adam Pearce backstage, and Pearce told him the truth. The restraining order was fake. The police were fake. The entire thing was mind games, dreamed up to rattle him before Hell in a Cell. That explains why nobody actually got arrested, because there was never a real restraining order to violate in the first place. But it raises a bigger question. If Heyman can fabricate police officers and a legal document that convincingly, what's actually stopping him from trying something even more extreme before SummerSlam? If you want every twist in this rivalry as it builds toward Hell in a Cell, tap subscribe, I'm tracking it all. Here's why the arrest question hasn't actually gone away. Even wrestling analysts have pointed out this angle left more confusion than payoff. Some have specifically noted it's unclear whether this made Femi look dominant or made Lesnar look like he's running scared. That kind of messy execution usually means WWE isn't done with the idea yet. If Heyman's willing to fake a restraining order once, there's nothing stopping him from escalating to something with actual legal stakes attached before Hell in a Cell, especially with Lesnar clearly rattled enough to need this kind of intervention in the first place. So what happens if Heyman tries something like this again, and it's not staged? As WWE's chief content officer, Triple H has shown before he's willing to step directly into storylines when authority figures or company image are on the line. If Femi ends up in a legitimately compromising legal situation manufactured by Heyman, don't be shocked if Triple H addresses it directly on screen, either exposing Heyman's tactics publicly or handing down a real consequence that raises the stakes even further heading into SummerSlam. Whatever happens next, the match itself is locked in. Femi and Lesnar collide inside Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam in Minneapolis. The final chapter in a rivalry that's already included a WrestleMania win for Femi, a title loss to Lesnar at Clash in Italy, and now fake police officers thrown around a WWE ring. Femi didn't get arrested this time, because none of it was real. But the way Heyman keeps escalating, don't be surprised if Triple H eventually has to step in for real before Hell in a Cell even happens. Do you think Heyman tries something even bigger before SummerSlam? Tell me your prediction in the comments. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.